What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm David Carroll, your Las Vegas realtor with Signature Real Estate Group, and my co-host today,
Jenna Lavecchia, mortgage lender with RCG Home Loans.
And welcome back to the Las Vegas Home Show. This is episode 11. Jenna, we made it again, another Friday, episode 11. Tell me how your week has been going.
I had a really good week. It went by so fast.
I agree.
I can't even believe it. So work-wise, closed on a loan for first-time home buyers, so that was exciting. And then I got 2 new loans this week. One, he's a first-time home buyer too. His lease was up. He wasn't sure if he could buy. He was actually not thinking he could buy, and then found out he could. He ended up finding a house and getting into contract in a week.
That's fantastic. You know, you just never know until you try. You got to know your finances, get pre-qualified, but awesome for a first-time home buyer.
Yeah.
Definitely cool. Anything else go on this week?
So Sunday, I had a birthday party, and it was a Bridgerton-themed tea party.
Actually, let's go ahead and pull up the iPad so we can show everybody.
I've never seen Bridgerton, so I'm not sure if that's the right style or not, but it felt very tea party
Very
appropriate.
Cute.
And then they
kind of reminds me of the horse races out there when you go and wear the big hats and all that.
Yeah.
Have you been to the horse races before?
I haven't Del Mar before.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And then, so they had she literally had 2 cakes made, cupcakes made. Wow. There was a lot of dessert.
When I first saw this picture, I thought it was a cup of coffee, actually. That's a cake.
Yeah, with a big bow on it.
Very cool.
And I guess that's like the Bridgerton theme, the lady whistled down. But
very cool.
And this was just the group of us.
Nice.
Yeah. And then everybody got their own little tea set. They're all different. It was really cute.
So cute. And where's this located?
So this is off of Rainbow and 215.
And what's the name of it?
The Tea Terrace.
The Tea Terrace. Very cool.
What were you up to this week?
Yeah, this week I actually got some notes. I can't remember it all. This week totally flew by so fast. I mean, you sent me some slides on Wednesday, and I'm thinking, wow, today's already Friday. So this week I was out in Alpine Ridge doing some home showings, Tri-Point Homes, very close to where we're at. And we're also out in Summerlin, Vireo. They have their 2-story and 3-story homes out there. The thing I love about Vireo and Summerlin is the elevation, and I'm going to be showing you some pictures in the weekend review.
Sweet.
Today was at the Design Center, Taylor Morrison, helping some clients spec out their home, which is always fantastic. By the way, when you do business with me, I'm there with you the whole way from beginning to end, and that's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
Also, this week I was out filming Ascension Pulte Homes. I'm going to show you some pictures also in the weekend review. The incline, or not the incline, it's the point at Ascension by Pulte. These homes are dressed up to the nines. You're going to be excited. Got a new listing video out there for Rhodes Ranch. Also, KB Homes got some model homes for sale, so I got a lot of videos coming up on the channel. Stay tuned for that. Cool. And with that being said, for this week, I got more notes. We're going to be doing a Woodside Homes spotlight, so I'm going to show you what's going on with Woodside Homes here in Las Vegas. We're going to be going into the mortgages with Jenna. And then my favorite part, the weekend review. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so now on the screen, we have all the Woodside Homes communities that are advertising on the new home source. So we have a total of 10 communities. Now, the first area I want to show you guys is Northwest. We have Estrella at Sunstone. Currently, they don't have any spec homes that are available, but they are building from dirt, about a 7-month build time. Some great single stories in Sunstone. We also have Luna, getting kind of close to their close out there, 2-story home products, but they just opened up Lyra 1 and Lyra 2. Beautiful collection. I believe right now they have 2 models of each home, but they are selling a few specs. They do have some dirt lots available out there. But Sunstone, have you been out to Sunstone Master Plan?
No.
It's so beautiful. I mean, all this area north of the 215 is very new. You have Providence, and then you have Sky Canyon, and then now we have Sunstone out here.
I'm kind of jealous because you get to see all the new homes.
Yeah, no, for sure. I love looking at new homes, and that's kind of what I do every day. So it's it is fantastic. I love what I do. Scrolling out a little bit, though, we were here in Vireo this week, so I kind of wanted to show you what's going on over there. Actually, I went ahead and pulled it up here on their website. And one thing I love about the website is look at the drone action they got going on there. Yeah. It's so beautiful. But you have 2-story and 3-story home products right there off the I-215. This is in the Kestrel development right next to Summerlin West in the Red Point Villages. One thing I do want to mention about Vireo is currently they have a few lots right in front of the models that are going to have some amazing views of the Las Vegas Strip. Oh. Now, with that being said, there is a few view lots. Remember, they don't sell the view lots, but there is a few view lots out there going for about $75,000 to about $125,000. So when they sell these lots that are going to be facing the Strip, I have to imagine they're going to be $125,000 plus. That's kind of what we're thinking out there. But with that being said, they do have quite a few specs coming up. They have a couple quick move-ins ready to go. So if you're looking for that certain plan, they do have some Laurel plans, some Rowan plans that are quick moving over there. And we're looking at prices after options, after lot premium. If you get one of those premium lots, maybe in the high 600s per price out there.
Okay, that's pretty moderately priced.
It's actually one of the least expensive homes, single family, to get in Summerlin right now.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Yeah, Summerlin cool. West is almost all closed out. They do have some townhomes, some condos out there, but for single family, Vireo's where it's at. It's going to be the least expensive to get into Summerlin. Yep, check it out. Now, Jenna, let's go and pull up the iPad. I want to show everybody what's going on out in Summerlin with the urban core. So I was over in Osprey Ridge in Summerlin today, also taking a look at some of their two stories. Again, great elevation out there in Summerlin. Those homes are coming in about $850, $875, but amazing views. Trust me on this. But I wanted to show you a photo I snapped on her computer of the urban core. So if you take a look here, they're putting in all around the Kestrel development and all around Summerlin. Pause it, zoom in on the screen, but the urban core is coming soon. Right now, we're not seeing any development yet. The Grand Park in Summerlin. So they've been working on this master plan, the parks out there, and I feel like it's going to bring great appreciation to Las Vegas.
Oh, I love it.
We'll have to see. All right, now jumping back onto the computer again, we have Vireo here in Summerlin. We also have Falcon Crest. Currently at Falcon Crest, we only have one home available. It's the model home that you actually see there on the picture. It's going for about $999,000. They are taking offers, so give me a call.
Gotta hurry.
Definitely got to hurry. Now let's go over to Cadence. We have 4 locations out here in Cadence and Henderson in the southeast. Now I wanted to pull up one. It's called Ashwood. They got prices ranging in that low 500s to the mid 500s to start. And remember, that's always before your lot premium, before your options. You can kind of like anticipate about 15% in upgrades whenever you buy a new home. Now, also here in Cadence, we have Adair at Cadence, pricing coming in that high 500s to the high 600s to start. We also got Piermont. Now, Piermont at Cadence is all spec builder currently right now, but they do have quite a few quick move-ins. So if you're looking for that single story in Cadence at that price range, this is probably the one for you. And then we also have Serenata at Cadence. I'm going to be heading over there shortly to film these. I'm super excited as well. All right, so yeah, very quickly, that's kind of what we have out there on the new home source for Woodside Homes. As always, if you'd like any more information, leave me a comment below. I'm going to put some links also to some of the video tours we have out there. And now let's go ahead and jump into mortgages with Jenna. Let's see what she's got for us today.
So today we are going to talk about bankruptcy and buying a home. A lot of people wonder, can I buy a home if I've had a bankruptcy, or how soon can I buy a home after I've had a bankruptcy? And yes, you can buy a home after you've had a bankruptcy, and there's so many different waiting periods depending on the loan type. So today we're going to jump into that so that you can see what might be the best fit for you.
No, that's great. And a lot of people run into that problem. You know, sometimes you just can't get above water and you have to go bankrupt, you know, just to restart your life. So, you know, if you have to do it,
it makes a lot of sense for people, especially with medical debt. I see a lot, you know.
Just kind of get a clean slate.
Mm-hmm. If you've had any health issues, and then, you know, you can't really get away from that. So we're going to first talk about conventional loans. Conventional loans, so they break it down by bankruptcy type. So a Chapter 7 bankruptcy is just when all the debt is discharged. A Chapter 13 bankruptcy is you're usually put on a repayment plan or some type of agreement. So just 2 different ways to do it. And then, so with a Chapter 7 bankruptcy and a conventional loan, 4 years after the discharge date, so not when you file bankruptcy, but when it's actually discharged and closed, you can buy a home and close on the home. With a Chapter 13, it's 2 years from the discharge date or 4 years from the dismissal date. And then so FHA loans, FHA is actually the most forgiving when it comes to bankruptcies and has the shortest wait time. So with a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, 2 years from the discharge date, you can buy the house. Or with a Chapter 13, 1 year of showing satisfactory payment, so on-time payments like per your agreement and court permission. So you do have to get permission from the court, but that's usually really, really easy. They schedule a court date and then you let them know and they review everything and then they sign off on it. VA loans. So VA is with a Chapter 7 bankruptcy 4 years after the discharge date. Chapter 13 bankruptcy 2 years from discharge date or 4 years from dismissal. So discharge is just when the court case is closed, you have your agreement and the bankruptcy is discharged. But dismissals, once everything is paid back and satisfied.
Kind of similar to the conventional loans, right?
Yeah.
And then the FHA loans kind of have that best with the 2 years. And that's probably where most people are going if you go into bankruptcy, is an FHA to try to get a home sooner, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. That's usually what we do. And conventional used to have actually a 7-year waiting period.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So it's 7
years is a long time.
It is. And see, jumbo. So jumbo is actually stuck with that. But with jumbo loans, so that's when it's a bigger loan size. So those are people buying $1 million houses. And it's just, it's a little harder to qualify for a jumbo loan.
Sure.
They look at a lot more things, but they're lending a lot more money. So it makes sense. So with a jumbo loan, whether it's a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13, they want a 7-year waiting period.
That's a long time.
It is.
For sure. What else you got for us?
And then today, so last week we touched on rates, and I'm going to touch on them just real quick again because they went even lower this week.
When you sent me this, I was like, wow, 6.4 for a 30-year fix average?
Yeah, it's exciting.
And again, this is from Mortgage Rates Daily, right? This is kind of an average of all the rates.
These are not my rates, so don't quote me on them, but this is just from Mortgage News Daily. They post them daily on their website.
I want to say you have to have like a high credit score, and then they kind of take an average of everyone's around. So it's kind of just a ballpark number, something to track.
Yeah, but it gives you a great idea of where they're at, and at least if they're trending up or down. So you can see it's a huge change on all of them, but that 30-year fix being at 6.40 today.
And why do you think this is happening?
In anticipation of the Fed cutting rates at the next meeting. Yeah,
so I guess we are going to get the rate cuts. The rates are coming down. So what is going to happen in the next 6 months? We will have to see. You know, my thing is I still think if the rates come down, maybe below that 6%, the sellers are going to start getting geared up, start selling inventory. The buyers are going to come in. Who knows what's next?
Yeah. But
I just hope we don't run into the multiple offer situations again because the market is hot. It's very volatile.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. And I keep an eye on them every day. So I'll keep you guys posted on how they're doing.
That sounds perfect. All right, now we're going to go into the week in review. This is my favorite part of the show. This is where I go on X, I go on Facebook, Instagram, and I'm taking clips of pictures, things to show, things that I've been to. And let's go ahead and pull up the iPad, Jenna. All right, so this first picture, this was when I was at Circa. Does that look familiar to you?
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Circa's really a great hotel. You know, they got the stadium swim. I want to say it's like on the 9th floor or 8th floor or something like that. It's pretty wild. I didn't get out there to take a closer look, but I sure did want to. But I wanted to show you this. But it's pretty wild, pretty chill atmosphere at Circa, adult-only hotel. And let's go ahead and jump on to the next slide. What do we got here, Jenna?
Over the Strip, July 1961. Wow. Back in the day.
I can't even tell what casino is that. Can you tell? You know, I want to say, though, that the Mirage was one of those tri-hotels. I don't think that's the Mirage. But the idea behind it was that the developer didn't want you to have to walk too far to the casino from any given room. So that's kind of where that tri-design kind of started, you know.
Where it says more on Riviera's history.
The Riviera.
I wonder.
Wow. I tell you what, if that's South Las Vegas, wow, what a difference from today.
Yeah.
Looks amazing.
It's cool.
And what do we got here?
Las Vegas, Nevada, so that's a jump into today.
Yep. I wanted to pull this up because Las Vegas has some of the best roads in the city. And this is no different. Like, so look at the blacktop. And it's funny, I'm thinking about roads, right? But I did just do some registration. I was at the DMV this week. And I'm thinking, where does all that money go? It goes into our roads.
Yeah. And they're constantly actually redoing them, which can be like kind of frustrating when you live here. But it's actually really nice because they keep making them better and better.
I'd rather have the construction and great roads than no construction and potholes everywhere.
View this morning up in Laughlin.
Yep. So you guys know me. I love Laughlin. I'm still thinking of a river house in Laughlin. I'm still thinking of a nice speedboat in Laughlin. I'm thinking about jet skiing in Laughlin. Laughlin's always on my mind. Sometimes, Jenna, I go out there and just sit my laptop, sit on the balcony, and do some work out there.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a nice little getaway.
Take calls. They wonder why I'm so happy, but I'm in my environment. Now, what do we got here?
The Hoover Dam.
Again, it kind of is with Laughlin. You know, you're on the way to Laughlin. You have 2 routes, but you can stop by the Hoover Dam. It's beautiful out there.
Yeah, they do tours out there, don't they?
Yeah, they do tours. I mean, just going out there, there's so much history. You can really feel the energy out there. It's wild.
Las Vegas, Nevada. That's Resorts World.
Yeah,
and what's Encore right there? Oh,
and the Sphere. It looks like it's on fire. I wanted to show you this because what a beautiful shot of Resorts World. Have you been there?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I want to go.
So Resorts World, it's probably one of my newer favorites.
Really?
The restaurants are really cool, really different from all around the world. Their food court, same thing. So they don't just have like a pizza place. It's nothing basic in there. Really? Just some really cool options. But then like their pool's nice, the day club's nice. Wow. And I've even been there for like work events in the conference center, which is really nice. Went to a show there before. I think it was Katy Perry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they got it's really cool.
I want to check it out. I'm almost thinking tonight, but we'll see. Let's go and jump on to the next one.
Sunsets in the Mojave have so much to offer.
Yeah, this guy, the Mount Charleston Mountain Man, shout out to you. He's always out here taking pictures of Mount Charleston. And even though this wasn't the most beautiful sunset, we know how beautiful they get. So I just wanted to remind you that Vegas is the spot.
Nice little Joshua tree.
Yep. Now here's
corn dogs.
Yep, here's another one. So I don't advise eating corn dogs all the time, but the world's best corn dogs, they go around their little food trucks, and also you got to be careful with the food trucks out there, right? But they make a killer corn dog. So if you ever see them or you come to Vegas, you got to check them out. They stop by the neighborhoods. It's kind of like a family event.
I hope I run into one.
Now on these slides, Jenna, we got a few homes that I was touring last week. I want to kind of show everybody, but this is the Point at Ascension. Let's kind of just jump through the slides here. They got these huge, this is Pulte product, their largest single-story products, their ranch homes. This was over at the Design Center today at Taylor Morrison. It's kind of located in downtown Summerlin. Great location, by the way. Then they have another further picture away from there. I love the design studios, though. When you do business with me, I'm going to be at every appointment. I just love it. Got the backsplashes on the wall here. Got some hardware for your kitchen. Nice. Also got some carpets and some tiles on the next slide there. I love that it says with love.
Yeah, and I like the colors and the options they have.
Yeah, it's so cool. You know, you get to customize your home. I mean, really to your heart's content. Do you like white? Do you like black?
Yeah, looks modern, you know.
Very modern. Now, a couple more pictures here is from the Point at Ascension by Pulte Homes. Now, at Ascension, they have 3 communities for Pulte. They also have Toll Brothers, and they're going to have a shared clubhouse right in the middle. These homes are elevated. And with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for episode 11 for the Las Vegas Home Show. Jenna, how did it go this week? What do you think?
Went amazing.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm super stoked. Been super busy this week. We got a lot going on next week. So I'm super excited for episode 12. And with that being said, what do you got to say, Jenna?
Bye.
We'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.